We've been asked to find the radius of a cylinder with a 3 millimeter height if we know it has the same volume as a 6 millimeter cube. Let's just draw this cylinder here. Remember, for cylinders, you can just do two ovals, connect them like this, and you've got your cylinder. We know the cylinder is 3 millimeters tall, so 3 millimeters, okay. We also know that it has the same volume as a 6 millimeter cube. Okay, people, cube is a key word here, all right? So here's our cube. Remember, if it's a cube, it has the same dimensions all the way around, right? Okay, so here's our cube, which means this is 6, 6, and 6. All right? So, and that comes from recognizing if it's a 6 millimeter cube, you have to know what a cube means in order to know to label this 6, 6, and 6. So can you find the volume of this cube? Well, I hope so. Volume is equal to base times height. The area of the base is going to be 36 times 6. So essentially what we had was 6 to the third power. Okay, so there's 216. Okay, this volume equals 216. Volume equals 216 cubic millimeters. All right, now come over here. Now we know the volume of this whole thing. We know the volume of this is also 216 cubic millimeters. So all we need to do now is find the radius of this. We need the radius of this cylinder. The formula for finding volume of a cylinder is same as for the volume of a cube. Volume is equal to base times height. But in this case, the shape of the base is circular. So that means we get pi r squared h. All right? We know the volume. The volume is 216. We know what pi is. We do not know the radius. That's what we're trying to find. What is the radius? We know the height. The height is 3. Okay? So let's start solving. We want to get r squared by itself. So let's divide both sides by 3 pi. Divide by 3 pi. So now we have 216 over 3 pi is equal to r squared. How do I get r by itself? I take the square root of both sides. Now, if you're clever with your calculator, you should be able to enter all of this into your calculator at one time and then take the square root of it. If you got the same thing I got, you should end up with 4.79. And I rounded it to the nearest hundredth. I hope you do that as well. Let me know if you get something different than what I got.